If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. And if you like and comment on this video, you enter yourself in a chance to win the Word Alive vinyl Violent Noise. If you're listening from Spotify or Apple Podcasts, remember to swing on by the YouTube, hit the subscribe button, and try to get that vinyl. Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Michael, aka Rickshaw, and welcome to Worship and Tribute Nerd. Today we're in a van again. I've had the habit of recording in a van lately, but you know what? This is where the magic happens. This is where the love making happens. This is
it really does. It
right.
really does.
A bunch of men cuddling up at night.
Yeah. But today I got some of my old school boys from the Word Alive, and we caught up a couple like a month ago?
Yeah,
2 months ago?
Yeah, 2 months ago, yeah.
So, but we didn't get a chance to do this, so now is Tony making it up to me. If you guys could introduce yourselves.
I'm Matt Horn, and I play drums in the band.
I'm Tony Pizzuti, and I play guitar.
And he is also a handsome person and a handsome tech.
Thanks.
Yeah. You're a handsome fella too.
Thank you.
Most band men are very sexy men, you know what I mean?
Yes,
You
we
kinda
age
have
like
to be
wine.
nowadays, you know?
Right. It's part of the job, right?
It really is.
How's this tour been going so far? I know you only had one day so far, right?
Yeah. It's been good. I mean, honestly, it was probably the smoothest first day we've had in a minute. Honestly, everything ran on time for the most part. Still trying to figure out what person belongs to what crew right now, and memorize names, but
yeah.
that's how it goes,
I remember day one was always like, hey, you, I'm never going to know your name.
Until like the last week of tour.
Yeah. I remember there was times where it's like you meet so many people on tour sometimes that you're just like, I'm gonna hold off on even trying to learn your name until I see you 2 or 3 days in a row.
Yeah, exactly. There's so many of the no teeth smiles as you walk past people,
Right, and then
the total white
wave.
smile.
Yeah. Or then the day you get to actually watch the bands play, you're like, oh yeah,
All right.
I should know
Fortunately,
him.
yeah, we've toured with Our Last Night and I See Stars in the past. Like, we've been friends with both their bands for a while now, so it's pretty easy to remember their names. The opening band, Ashland, we haven't met them, so we're still trying to learn their names and whatnot. But yeah, the crew is pretty new to us, so
Yeah.
Nice.
it'll happen.
Yeah.
In a few weeks.
I mean, crew always ends up being like your best friends in the whole world.
Always.
Always the coolest
Yeah.
people by far.
You're like at the beginning of the tour, you're like, fucking carry my shit.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the tour, you're like, let me carry your bags to the car.
Yeah.
Let me help you.
You got any other like tour plans, like maybe at the beginning of next year coming up?
Yeah, we are playing a festival in Japan.
Blairfest.
Yeah, Blairfest, yeah.
Ooh.
February 1st, I believe.
Yeah, Cold Rain is putting it on, I believe. Yeah.
Nice. I fucking love Japan.
Same.
I miss
it's like
it.
my favorite country.
People are like, hey, you miss touring? And I'm like, fuck yeah, you get to see other countries. Like, what the?
Yeah, people pay you to just travel pretty much and do at least how I look at it. Like, I used to just play drums by myself in my room, and now I get paid to like go all over the world and do it. So
And eat delicious
What's
food.
Ooh,
Oh,
the food
man.
is where it's at.
we got ramen when we were. I've only been to Japan once.
Yeah.
And we got ramen, and it was fire. But we were there for 18 hours,
Yeah.
something like that
Yeah.
last time.
I think we did like Korean barbecue too, or something like that.
That was
We-
in South Korea.
No, but I remember when we
Oh,
got
yeah,
into
when
Japan.
we landed. Yeah,
yeah,
you're
we
right,
landed.
you're
We
right.
got like Korean barbecue like right away and
Yeah.
just had a feast. And then the next day we were like, all right, we need something else. But I love any type of Asian food, honestly. That's like my go-to. I love
Yeah.
food in general, honestly. So
Same.
I'm half Asian, so
right
it's like
on.
it's in my birthright to like Asian food.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
Like
Absolutely.
someone at work will be like, "Hey, I got an extra egg roll," and I'm like, "Power up!" Have you been faced with the squatter toilets in Japan?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Not in Japan, in China. We had a layover somewhere. Oh, when we went to Malaysia, we landed in China, and I went to go to the bathroom, and I just,
What are your thoughts on that?
I felt like it was way quicker. I couldn't bring my phone out. I straight up took all my pants and underwear off all the way.
Yeah, me too.
Because I had I wasn't about to like risk it, you know?
Yeah, I was like, okay, so initially I guess you're supposed to just pull them down to your knee and kind of just squat over, right?
Yeah.
But then I was confused with like, what if I shit all down my boxers?
Pants and you're just stuck with some
and I have
shitty
to sit on
underwear.
a plane for hours.
I've never done it. I refuse to. Like
Yeah.
I just it's like that's my zen time when I'm going poop, honestly.
Yeah,
So
right.
I'm like, I gotta have it nice and
Like a nice,
comfortable in there.
nice
have some
stool.
music playing, just chilling, vibing out, no
Some
rushing.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
Tony
yeah.
has the most dad poop sessions for real.
Definitely.
A long time ago, the first thing I ever heard about the squatting toilets was the Horse the Band guys. We did a tour with them, and they were like, "You're gonna love those Japanese squatters, man. Those Asian squatters." And and I was like, "Really?" And then they were like, they said that one of their crew members was like, "Oh my God, what the hell?" He was like appalled by it. And then after they came home, they would see shoe marks on the toilet all the time because he would just like
He kept doing it. Oh my God!
crawl it up.
The
and
squatty potty.
Squatty
They
potty.
make those. Oh, it cleans you out, honestly. It's supposed to be better for your
yeah,
like,
it's supposed to
intestines
be,
and
you
whatnot.
know, the symmetry
You
of
don't
the
have to
human
push
body
so
and
hard to
stuff.
strain yourself. You know.
I love how we're starting this podcast.
Oh, dude.
Just breaking the ice, just talking about pooping.
You could talk to anyone. I could talk to the old lady named Clarice at work, and she's going to end up talking to poop about, at
Yeah.
least a couple of times.
Yeah.
I mean, we all do it. You know.
All right, guys. So, this is a podcast about nerdiness, and I like to dig deep, and I like to find out what nerdy drives you band folks. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, we could start over here if you want.
Matt, you go first.
All
Okay.
right. Well, I mean,
you
I'm
on the spot.
probably like in terms of video games and stuff. I'm probably the most nerdy in the band.
Right.
Other than like Zach will play his Switch,
Mhm.
but that's about it. But like, I mean, I play a lot of FPS. Like, I'm a huge Apex Legends fan,
Oh,
and
yeah.
a lot of like hardcore gamers don't like that.
You
but
get like
whatever.
competitive.
Oh
and,
yeah,
like,
dude, I squat up hard almost every night. The entire record we just did, I was in game mode. As soon as we were done in the studio, I was on Apex Legends with my boys. It's great because it's like how I get to hang out with my friends at home though,
Right.
as well.
I've always been a Mortal Kombat guy, but like,
Zach.
and I'll let everybody come over and gather around, and I'm like, if you want to fight me, it's fine. And then I just like try to bitch slap everyone's hiney in a respectful way.
Yeah.
But then I'll get online and be like, what the
Wow.
fuck's wrong with me?
Yeah.
Who are all these people?
Get a
fucking-
job.
And then I have to sit on a pillow because they bitch slap my hiney.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just started playing the Outer Worlds
Oh, I've been hearing about
before
that.
I left. I played for just the day before we left, and it was if you like Fallout, it's by the same people that did Fallout New Vegas. So if you like that game, you'll definitely like this game.
Nice. One of my boys played Fallout in front of me for like 5 or 6 consecutive hours. So after that, I just couldn't do it.
Really?
They were like, you turn that shit off if you're gonna hang out with me, buddy. So
I love games like that, man, where it's just solo you and just the world, and you make your decisions, and it kind of affects.
right, like Metal
the
Gear
game,
or
yeah,
something like that.
yeah.
Have you played that?
Never
new,
played Metal Gear though.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
the new Kojima game just came out, Death Stranding.
Yep.
Have you
Haven't
heard about
played it.
that?
I've heard about it. but-
Super fucking weird looking.
Did you play it?
I watched a review on it, and it was like, yeah, this is badass, and this game by Kojima is like will blow your fucking mind. But also, it's a lot of walking and carrying gear.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
was like, the worst parts of tour all in a game. So.
Yeah,
exactly.
But so gaming is your main thing.
Other than drums, like that's probably what I do more than anything else. When I'm at home, at least. Like Call of Duty, the new Call of Duty just came out, so me and my boys are on that. I play with the dudes in 1000 Below all the time.
Oh, nice.
We all squat up, me,
Cool.
Jimmy, and Max. And
What kind of shit talk do you got going on? Like, what's your go-to? You got
dude,
like,
I don't really shit talk. I
No?
actually mute everybody immediately when I enter a lobby because if I play bad, I actually get my feelings hurt if someone makes fun of me on the game.
Really?
Damn, man.
My
That's fun.
gamer tag is Jewel Boy Q, so like, Jewel Boy, you fucking suck, dude. You're trash. And I'm just like, I know.
I did a talk with the We Came as Romans guys, and Dave said that he's a hockey guy, and I was like, do you use the phrase cake eater at people when you talk shit?
I've never heard that.
Mighty Ducks.
Oh.
Yeah, they call
That's
each other
a throwback
cake
right
eaters.
there.
And shit.
Nice.
And
Should
it
bring
always,
it back.
it always like, whenever I heard the kids say it, I was like, damn, should they be saying that? You know?
It sounds kind of racist.
Fucking cake eater.
Yeah, dude. Everyone's like,
Like, damn.
don't say that out loud.
But, you don't, no shit talk for you.
No, I don't do the shit talking that much, Every now and then I will, but...
If you have to.
Yeah,
Right.
if they catch me on a bad day, I might,
Right. There's so many little kids talking shit nowadays,
Yeah.
So,
Oh, I know. And their voices, the frequency is just painful. So that's another reason why I just mute
Right.
the lobby.
Right. All right, Tony.
Well,
you got?
I'm probably the least that plays video games. I don't even own a gaming system.
Right.
I know, but
mean,
when we were in the studio, though,
Yeah.
I was going pretty hard because we
Yeah.
were like trapped in there. We were sheltered,
Yeah.
and so I'm like the night owl. I like to stay up late, and when I wasn't doing anything, I was throwing on Madden, and I was playing a lot of
Nice.
Madden. I'm very competitive too, so
Mhm.
like I think I get like angry, so I gotta like try to like hide it inside. But I'm like,
Yeah.
if I'm losing, I'm like, God damn it!
Yeah.
Like,
And screaming.
There's
Yeah.
times where I just stay out of it.
Uh-huh.
Like, hey, you want to get down on a game of ping pong? Nah, man.
no, it's all right.
I'm gonna
I'm
stay
good.
out of it because I don't want to use all the energy inside me
Inside,
to
yeah.
like
yeah.
beat your ass or be real mad when I lose.
Yeah,
So.
like that's how it was too. Like there was a basketball hoop outside the studio too, and we'd play like Pig or Around the World, whatever. And like I had a lot of fun. I know it wasn't really competitive, but like just inside, just internally, I'm just like, I gotta win. I cannot lose.
It's like that with bowling too.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
We went bowling a lot on one tour.
Yeah.
Like a few
We got
tours back.
shirts made.
Yeah, we had pro shirts with our
Nice.
bowling pins and skulls on the back.
Yeah.
Dude, I've always wanted to start a bowling team called the X-Men, but it's like X, like strike.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. It's
If no one
clever.
has that yet, that's a great idea.
But also I suck at bowling, so then
Yeah, I'm not very good either.
Right. So why get shirts made for?
I don't know why we did.
I don't know why either. It was like
Yeah.
a really short-lived, like,
I've
we
always
were
wanted
just
that,
super
though.
into bowling at the time, but it was literally for like maybe a
Yeah.
few weeks for one tour. They were like, yeah, we're going to wear these
Right.
all the time.
The
And we
thing,
never did
yeah,
again.
the thing about bowling, like especially when you're on tour and stuff, and you have like a few days off in this month, like bowling is cheap, first of all, and second of all, beer is very cheap at bowling alleys.
yeah.
So
Oh, yeah.
it's a
Yeah.
great time.
Pictures.
Well, also too, like you're sober, you bowl a couple, you suck, you get a little buzz.
You're good.
All of a sudden, you've got
You're
some
a
skills
pro-
going.
yeah, you're a
on,
pro.
Exactly.
You're a pro.
Like it makes me wonder if those pro bowlers are just like
hammered drunk.
What's going on
Right.
in those green rooms?
they're
you
like
know?
you're almost up, and they're like
just crushing white
Yeah.
claws.
claw me.
Yeah.
They just have like an assistant. Claw me. They got the ball in their hand. Claw me.
Claw me.
They're like shotgunning them. Have you ever shotgunned a claw?
No.
I've only had like a white. I think I've had like 2 White Claws.
I've never actually had them.
Yeah,
Yet.
I think I've had like a White Claw. I think one of the first time having a Truly was at the studio.
Yeah.
And then I had like another one like recently at like the gas station. I was
I
like, you
love
know
them
what?
at
I'm
the
gonna get
gas
a
station.
24 ounce of Truly. I have no idea how this tastes, but I don't want to drink beer right now.
Right.
It wasn't very good.
I love
honestly.
them. I don't even care what anyone thinks. I'm about the claws and the Trulies.
I
Bon
haven't.
and Viv.
I have not tasted them at all, but their marketing is impressive. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I've never
All the viral.
just think that I've never had one, but I know that no claw, no law.
Yeah,
Or,
exactly.
you know what I mean?
You can't taste alcohol at all in them. So
Right.
before you know it, you're like
Yeah, that's true.
acting a
Right.
fool.
I just
in
think the
front of everybody.
seltzer just overpowers it. I think that's the only thing.
Yeah.
That I'm like not a huge fan of.
I'm
Like,
not a when I'm in Europe, I'm like natural water.
yeah, always.
Never, never gas water.
That's
you
the
know?
worst. When you just open a bottle while you're
Oh.
on stage and you're just
God.
chugging, it's just
Just
all
like all
bubbly.
carbonation.
Yeah, all
Or, like,
carbonation.
more
You're like,
thirsty.
Oh, when you're hungover too.
Oh.
Oh my god, it's the worst. Fucking chugging gas water.
That would be horrible.
I kind of got
I
into it
haven't
in the
had that
last
happen to
tour.
me.
Really?
The last Euro tour, I was like,
I
kind
always
of into
hear,
it.
I always hear that like it sometimes it wins.
Yeah.
And
the
then
glass bottle ones are always really, really good. It's like smoother. I don't know.
Everybody's into
Losing
Topo
it.
Chico or Topo Chico.
Oh, I've
You ever
seen
had
that. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
It's like
like a
I
tea
think it's
or something?
imported from Mexico, but it's
Oh,
like the
really?
glass bottle, gas fata.
Okay.
Is it
Okay.
like doesn't it look like iced tea though, like the color of it or something? Or am I thinking of
I
something
don't think
else?
so.
I don't know. What I'm
I know
talking
what you're
about.
talking about.
Don't listen to me. I don't know shit about carbonated water.
But Tony,
Yes.
I need more out of you. What do you got?
Yeah.
You watch movies?
Dude,
you got some
yeah,
TV
all right.
shows?
Yes,
What do
yeah.
you- what you been,
I definitely like obsess with watching the same movie over and over and over.
What is it?
Well, there's a few of them,
Okay.
but they're always like the most ridiculous. I just quote the same movies too all the time. Like if it's, I don't know, any like Adam Sandler movie. I'm such a yeah.
Any
like
Will Ferrell movie.
Will Ferrell movie,
Okay.
like all those kind of comedies. I tend to always go to
Like,
quoting a line from it.
The other day I saw Waterboy.
Oh, yeah,
was
great.
on Waterboy was on like Netflix, and I'm like, might as well put this on before I go to sleep.
Yeah.
And then I was like, yeah, I'm gonna finish this bitch.
Yeah,
I was
you
like-
got it. I'm a huge Office fan. I watch it. I pretty much put it on every night. I think my girlfriend wants to murder me because at night I'm just like, I'm gonna put The Office on. She's like, please, not again. I'm like, well, come on. She's like, you
Yeah.
have watched. I've watched probably the whole like series
There's-
like four
I mean,
times in a
yeah,
row, and I
there's
just
a
keep
lot of
putting it
good
on.
shows to like, just kind of put on.
Yeah, it's
like
perfect.
like How I Met Your Mother,
Yeah, yeah.
or like
It's a great show.
Parks and Rec.
Mm-hmm.
You could just let those play 24 hours a day in the background of your home.
Yeah.
and
I do
it'd be fun.
Frasier.
Frasier?
Frasier's my go-to for that thing.
Nice.
Like I don't know why, but
Yeah. Friends is
I
a good
love
one
that
too.
show.
Friends.
Friends is a good one to put on just in the background. You
Yeah.
have to pay attention to it.
I'm pretty upset with Jennifer Aniston though.
What you do?
She was talking trash about Marvel movies the other day.
Oh.
Yeah. Apparently there's like this big trend right now of like famous people coming out of the woodwork being like, comic book movies are stupid.
Probably because they're taking away all the hype from them. They feel like,
I mean,
you know.
Yeah.
I get it. It's like it's a hype train when it comes to like speculation and
Yeah,
all that
you could look
stuff.
at it like SoundCloud rap versus rock and roll right now.
Ooh,
You know what I mean?
and Marvel's rock and roll, huh? Or no, Marvel is SoundCloud.
Yeah.
Shit,
Yeah.
that upsets me.
I don't like
No.
it.
But
I like both those types of
It's an
music, so
escape
whatever.
though. Those kind of movies. It's just nice to not see. Like
Yeah.
obviously a lot of movies are.
yeah, I mean, I'm into every kind of movie you could throw at me.
Yeah.
It just so happens that I grew up with comics, and it's like
Mhm.
the core of me growing up.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? So,
Yeah.
you into comic books?
Honestly, I haven't really been.
No,
I never
Are you
was.
into the Marvel movies though?
Yeah, I like, dude. I'll watch any movie. Honestly, any kind of movie. I'll watch. I love just watching movies. Like I set up. I call it the rig
Right.
at my house, dude. The rig
Right.
downstairs. I move the coffee table. I get a blow up mattress. Blow up
Right.
the mattress on the floor.
Uh-huh.
Pillows and blankets, and I'll just throw on anything. Just Netflix. Just order horrible food.
Yeah.
Pizza, wings, most of the time.
Yeah,
And-
I'll take a chance on anything,
Oh yeah.
But I hate whenever you're in the wrong. You like watch 15 minutes of something and you go, "The fuck did I
This
do?"
sucks. Yeah, and then
Bad
you're like,
mood,
I
you
gotta
know.
just watch it because I already started. Like, I'm already 20 minutes in. Gonna
Yeah.
just commit to it.
And in October it was like that. Like let's take a chance on some horror movies, and it was
Oh.
like, how many stinkers?
They're
can
so
we-
the time,
bad.
dude.
They're always the same ending. Like, I did know. I just saw. What was that? I just saw that new movie that was. It wasn't very scary, but it was decent. That
It's like Haunt or something that you were talking
yeah,
about.
Haunt.
Haunt.
I think it was Haunt. Yeah.
Okay, I've been seeing that, but I
Yeah.
haven't watched it.
It was
so-
pretty brutal.
Yeah?
It was like. It was gory. I like that. It was like. I kind of like that kind of sick and twisted kind of movies.
Yeah.
Like especially like Rob Zombie.
Yeah.
Like I love
What was
his.
the new one?
Oh, I haven't seen that yet.
The-
Three from
I
Hell.
Three
Watched
from
it,
Hell.
Three from Hell. I watched
Yeah.
it a few nights ago.
I'm not hearing great things about
Really?
it. Really? Yeah.
It's pretty much the same. It's the same people from what is it?
Devil's Rejects.
Devil's
yeah.
Rejects.
Yeah, it's like the third
mhm.
part
Yeah.
or whatever.
It gets a little. I don't know. To me, it felt like the same vibe,
Mhm.
but
Maybe.
you know.
I like that though. I like that hillbilly like horror.
Hillbilly horror.
Yeah, hillbilly horror is
We-
sick.
I had some
realistic shit. I love.
Me and one of my buddies that's on the show a lot, Rabbit, shout out Rabbit. He's like, have you noticed that there's like this spooky redneck vibe with like a lot of things going on, like Rob Zombie, He Is Legend. It's like spooky rednecks.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm kind of into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
With some
it's
southern rock and some Satan worship.
Yeah.
it makes you uncomfortable, you know. Like you see a dirty redneck coming up to you. Like,
Right.
They look dirty. You're just like, what is this motherfucker gonna do? You know, what kind of drugs is this guy on? Like, you know.
Just like
then they
realistic like movies that like can realistically happen. I don't know, like when it's ghosts and stuff like that. I'm like, I like some of them. Like The Conjuring was pretty decent back in the day. Like when that came out, I was like, finally, like a decent horror movie. But I like just thrillers, like crime, mystery, serial killer kind of stuff. I get crazy on that stuff too.
So you're more into slasher?
Yeah,
You know,
I like slasher. I did watch slasher on Netflix.
Right.
I'm all up to that too. That's pretty good.
So who's your favorite horror icon? Is it like Mike Myers?
Yeah, I would say Michael Myers
Yeah.
for sure.
We had a recent discussion about Mike Myers versus Jason versus Leatherface.
Oh shit!
Who's the winner
Leatherface to me.
to you?
Yeah. Because I think I saw, like,
He's got a chainsaw.
yeah.
That's true. He does have a
terrifying. I think that was like the first, like, real, like, horror movie I ever saw that I can remember, at least, was the first remake in the 2000s of Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah.
And that was like,
It was pretty brutal.
yeah, it was
That's
super
the one where
brutal.
he,
It
like,
made me uncomfortable.
He hangs the dude up on the hook and just saws him in half.
Yeah.
I was like,
and the dude's girlfriend's hiding under the table the entire time, and you're just like,
yeah.
man, how old was
yeah.
I? It made my stomach turn. I loved it.
Oh, yeah. That's probably the most brutal kill of like any of those movies, honestly.
Yeah, especially at that time. When did
Right.
that come out?
It's pretty ruthless. Yeah,
I think it was
early
like
2000s.
early 2000s.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I recently watched. Have you ever seen the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2?
I probably have. It's been a long time though.
Being someone from Texas, it was pretty funny because I didn't remember that movie at all. And if you watch part 2, it's like the first time it kind of got campy,
Okay.
and it was just kind of like fun to watch. But it was like two dudes are like driving through Texas, and they're like, "We're on our way to Austin. It's OU Texas weekend, yeah." And I'm like, okay, I'm used to people talking about this all the time, being
Yeah.
from Texas. And then they end up in like kind of North Texas, like north of Austin or something like that. And this dude is like the winner at a chili cook-off. He's like, yeah, 3 years in a row. He's like, hell yeah, Texas chili cook-off winner. And then you find out that Leatherface is his son, and every person they kill, they've been using
Use it for the chili. Oh my
damn.
gosh, amazing! Love it.
Classic.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Dude, I don't know. I've always been a huge fan of horror movies. Michael Myers, my parents, my whole family, dude, like tortured me with that. There was like a house, like when I lived in Buffalo, New York, there was this house that was like the Michael Myers house. It was like right around the corner from my grandma's house, I believe. And I would be terrified. And he would just, there was nothing crazy about it. They just had a strobe light at the front door, and he would just stand there. And he would sit in a chair holding like little bucket of candy. They're like, go on. I'd just be crying like, no. And my parents are kind of evil. My aunts and uncles are like, Michael Myers is gonna get you if like you're not good tonight. I'm like, oh my gosh.
See, that's like real parenting. That's
Yeah.
real. You know, I feel like everyone's a little sensitive nowadays,
Yeah.
but you know, as soon as I have a kid and he's old enough to like know what's going on, I'm gonna be like, get up on that damn porch, boy, and fucking trick or treat. I'm like, but there's people up there pretending to be dummies. Get the hell up there,
Yeah.
boy. Get that candy. Don't be a pussy. Can you say that to kids these days?
Probably not. It's
Yes.
everyone's too sensitive.
All right,
Do
somebody
it.
was gonna
Yeah,
turn
do
me
it.
in.
Fuck it. Who cares?
I'm
Get over
probably
it.
gonna do it.
I feel like, you know, not enough people go to haunted houses, you know? Do you go to haunted houses?
I'm so disappointed that I didn't get to go this year.
Really?
Me and Matt
Same.
went to one like a few years ago. I think it was the
Yeah.
last time.
Mhm.
How was it?
It was good.
Yeah, it was
was
cool.
like a. It was like a kind of like a little festival of haunted houses. Like there was 5 or 6 different themed ones
Yeah.
within the
It was
main
cool.
thing.
That's tight. I
I
like
can't
that.
remember what it's called.
I know. I want
It's like Halloween Horror Nights or something.
Yeah,
it was
I
in
think-
like North Phoenix.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's
something
cool.
like
They had like
that.
a circus one. They had like
Aliens.
alien inbred, like clown.
Like
or,
totally the Texas Chainsaw Massacre
yeah.
vibe one.
Yeah.
Nice.
They had
It
a
was-
corn maze as well.
Cornhole?
Cornhole?
They
I-
cornhole you?
I mean, I wish.
We did a video talking about like the new ideas. How are you going to change haunted houses? And one of my ideas was like halfway through this haunted house, it's all smoky and whatever. You think it's over. You're like, you walk into a room, it's just normal. but then a bunch of cops come out and they're like, "Stop resisting! Stop
Oh my
resisting!"
gosh.
And they're like, I know you got drugs on you."
Oh my god.
And I'd be like, "That's fucking scary,
That's real
right?"
fucked up.
Yeah.
I'm on the ground and all scared.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
And then
my
and then the room narrows out, and then you have to crawl through the back of a cop car to get out.
Oh shit.
That's a good
I think it
idea.
would be
Yeah.
scary.
Yeah.
That is all the stoner dudes like, whoa man, what are you talking about,
They just give
bro?
up their weed.
Fuck. Shit, not again,
what?
man.
Because no matter how scared you actually are of like spooky things, when you get arrested, that's like the next level of fear.
Oh yeah.
You know.
That's
It's
real
realistic,
fear.
dude.
Like,
Yeah.
What am
That's
I going
the
to
real
tell my
fear.
family? Oh
So,
man.
maybe I get a GoFundMe to start that real.
Yeah.
You know.
Get it
Dude,
going.
I just, you know what? My girlfriend was showing me this crazy haunted house where like I'm probably going to butcher everything about it. but-
Like the intense ones. the
Dude, like where,
extreme.
like
Yeah.
where you have to like sign up in advance and they like ask you like what's your fears, like your real fears, and like you have to like sign a waiver to allow them to like honestly torture you like for real. Like obviously they'll hit you, like you'll leave bruises and stuff. They'll throw spiders on you. They'll like chain you up and like just torture you, make you vomit and eat things and vomit, and then they'll like pick up your vomit and like stuff in your mouth. Like this dude is it's fucking
Yeah.
ruthless, and this dude's crazy. Videotapes it too. I don't know what it's called, but it's insane. I'm like, who the hell would want to pay to get like just to go through that?
I mean, okay. The only thing I tell my girlfriend this all the time. Like when she asks, she's like, "Why would somebody want to do this, or why would somebody want to do that?" And I'm like, yo, people eat shit.
Literally. And some
And
really
she's
like
like,
it.
all right, I guess I understand
There's
why.
there's
Yeah.
some
Well,
weird people out there.
Stuff
I mean,
like
yeah.
that. Stuff like that is crossing the like weird, extreme sexual fantasy stuff. Is
Right.
what I would think that is. Like,
That's
there's
dark.
No normal.
That's some really
Yeah,
dark
dude.
shit.
No one.
No.
Well, I don't want to.
That's not
If
healthy.
anyone out there listening is into that thing,
Yeah.
good for you, whatever.
Yeah,
but
nothing against you.
damn, that
Not
is some
for
extreme
me.
shit.
Yeah.
And if you've done it, hit me up. I want to hear about your experience.
Dude, hit me up too.
Yeah,
Maybe we
hit
could
me.
do a little podcast about
Yeah.
how you like shit in your,
Yeah, and why?
in your mouth or on your chest or
You guys
whatever.
are sick fucks.
Maybe I shouldn't invite that.
Yeah. I just want to hear about it. Let me.
What's the most anticipated movie you got coming out, or most anticipated show?
Honestly, since Joker came out, that was the last one I was like really
Really?
excited
Yeah.
about.
Yeah.
And I haven't
Agreed.
really. There's nothing that I've seen yet that's coming out that I'm excited for.
I mean, do you like horror, like at all?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it's one of my
you too?
favorites. Yeah.
Obsessed.
Doctor Sleep,
That looks
the
good.
sequel to The Shining, comes out
Yes.
this week. I got a special showing of it 2 weeks ago, and it was so amazing.
Really?
Yeah, I
wow.
I wanna see it again.
Had you read the book, Doctor Sleep?
Yes.
You did.
It was
If you
amazing.
this is a Stephen King book up here.
Nice.
I always read. Like, what do I have here? Salem's Lot. I haven't read it yet, but I
Yeah.
have read The Shining now.
Yeah, The Shining, real amazing. I honestly I have problems with the movie compared to the book,
Yeah.
but it's still awesome.
I feel like if you've watched I saw the movie before I read the book, and it just kind of like, it just puts you way more into his head
Yeah.
about what's going on.
And it I don't know, it kind of makes the problem I had with that is like in the movie they leave out this confrontation between, Jack, is it Jack?
Yeah,
Jack and his wife.
yeah.
There's straight up a part in the book where she's like, what is happening? It sounds like there's people here in this hotel. It sounds like there's a huge party, and you're not telling me. And he's like, I don't
Yeah.
know. And he like straight up lies to her face. And then like the elevator doors open and there's like confetti. So
Yeah.
he's like obviously lying, and he knows there's like ghosts. And that's like a big part of it to me. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like of the story is that confrontation.
Yeah, well, in the movie they don't even address that
Right.
she knows what's going on at all.
Right. He just goes crazy.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
And it happens so fast in the movie as well.
Yeah.
It's just like, boom, he yells at her while he's typing or
So
whatever.
that was
and
my
it's like,
problem. It's like you took out this perfect, like tension between him and his wife, to where he knows he's going crazy.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And it's
Yeah.
like, dude, leave it in.
Yeah.
Leave it in, man.
It's kind of
So,
important.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see that movie.
Oh my God, it's
Because it is the kid, right?
Yes.
It's the kid grown up.
Yes.
Okay.
It's about Danny as an adult, and he has become an alcoholic because that's the only way he likes dealing with his psychic abilities and stuff like that.
Oh,
so.
The Shine.
The Shine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and they continue it from the movie. So the details of the first movie carry over.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
That's
We have
cool.
like 9 days off on this tour, and I love hitting up the movie theaters on the road, man. Oh.
Hell yeah. That was my one thing too on tour. It's like 15 days in a row and then a day off.
Yeah.
Go to a movie.
One of those reclining chair movie theaters,
yeah.
dude.
Right.
Oh my god, fuck me up,
Get all smoked out.
dude. The last movie we saw on tour was Midsummer,
Oh, how'd you
and that
like
was
that?
fucked up.
I still didn't see it.
Oh,
I
you
want to
didn't?
see it so bad. I keep
I forgot
pausing
you
to.
didn't go.
Yeah, I was the only one to
Dude,
go.
it's
Damn it.
like such an anxiety movie.
I know. And I love the last. What's the director's name who did Hereditary? Right, it's the
Right.
same
Yeah.
director. Like
Yeah.
that movie was.
Aster
I
Ari.
love that movie too.
Mr. Ari.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah, that movie makes you feel like uncomfortable and anxious the entire time, and then there's like these parts that just
Yeah.
jarring.
And
dude.
I was clueless too. Like I was like, people are like, you should go see it. It's the Hereditary director, and then me and my boy went to see it, and he was really into it. So I know he knew stuff about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But he just didn't tell me.
Yeah, I went in blind.
And he was kind of like, and then I was like, okay, oh, they're going to this. Okay, is this about religion? Maybe it's about religion.
Maybe, could be.
And then I was like, shocked.
One of the greatest sex scenes of all time.
Oh my. Anyways, we're not gonna give it away. Right?
All right, don't give it away.
Don't give it away. You still got to.
Are you sick? You're sick, huh, Matt? You're sick. Fuck, is it
I'm
that
a
bad?
little sick.
Yeah.
But it was dude. It was
No,
meant to be
it's
funny.
it's real.
Okay.
It's,
Oh my God.
it's actually really funny
Yeah,
what
Okay.
happens.
It has
so-
to, they had
Okay.
to plan it,
but
like
it's still
that.
unnerving.
Yeah.
It's still just like
Still fucked
you're
up.
like, haha, ooh.
If this was really happening,
Yeah.
yikes.
But actually, one of my homies analyzed that pretty heavily, and he was like, that movie actually resembles Wizard of Oz in a lot of ways.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn, I would have to watch that again with
You
that in my
should.
mind.
Right,
That'd be
because
awesome.
because all the characters, like one of them's kind of like a dumb guy. One of them's kind of like doesn't really care about his girl that much.
One
Like
of them's very school driven.
right, and
Yeah.
then this isn't. I'm sorry, I'm not giving anything.
Yeah,
away,
no, you're
but, like,
fine.
We're not giving.
And then
Just
when
ruin the
they,
movie for me. I'm just kidding.
when they get to like the place, they're like walking down this path of yellow flowers.
Yeah,
So it's
okay.
like all kind of like this, kind of taken from Wizard of Oz.
Okay. I
And
can
in a
see
way, that movie is like a fairy tale, like a tragic, scary
very
fairy
tragic
tale.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very.
But sorry, Tony.
It's all right. I'll
You
see
just
it
gotta go see
eventually.
it, man.
Yeah.
I'll go watch
Take
it
your girl to
I'll go
eventually.
see it again.
I know.
No, don't take your
No,
girl to see
her
it.
favorite movie is Wizard of Oz, so she
Really?
may hate it even more
Oh
than.
my- Well,
she may not want to see
Don't
it.
tell her
Then it's
that
gonna
part.
ruin it for her.
If she likes horror, does she like horror movies?
Yeah, we both
okay.
do. She's obsessed
okay.
with horror.
Yeah, maybe take her. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's definitely a mind fuck
Yeah.
and like an anxiety fest.
Okay.
Right. You got anything else you want to talk about before
Should we-
wrap it up?
I'm gonna go ahead and plug that we have a new song out called "Burning Your World Down."
Oh, just
It's been
came
out,
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just about a week ago.
Yep.
Yeah, tight.
It's all over Spotify and iTunes and YouTube and all that good stuff. So go give it a listen. Tell us what you think about it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Word.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah.
And I hope you guys have a really awesome tour.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah,
It's always a
thank you, man.
pleasure seeing you.
Right?
This is really cool. This is our first time doing any podcast.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So,
First podcast.
I'm
This
glad
is
I
sweet.
popped your cherry.
Yeehaw.
Me too, dude.
After the next time you guys come out, if it's been a while, if you want to talk about some stuff again,
Yeah, dude.
maybe,
Oh yeah.
There's
maybe
plenty of nerdy
go
shit
and
that we
see
can
some
talk
of Go
about.
see the Dr. Sleep and we want to talk
Yeah.
about
Yeah,
that. Shit.
definitely. That'd be great.
Honestly, so good.
Okay.
Jesus.
All
Uh,
right.
I know I'll be into it.
Did you ever see The Haunting of Hill House, that show on
Dude,
Netflix?
one of my favorites of
No.
all time. I've watched it 3
The
times.
same director.
Oh,
did
really?
Dr. Sleep.
Oh,
yeah.
it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Okay. Everyone's been telling me I need to watch that, so
Yeah.
I was like,
Catch up, Tony.
yeah, I know, dude.
Gotta
I've watched.
watch it.
I watched so many TV shows.
Yeah.
I swear, like, just crazy shit
That one's
too.
so
Like, not
good.
even like ridiculous stuff, funny, serious, like conspiracy theory stuff.
Right.
I'm really weird on that shit.
Oh,
I
you
don't
like
want to start talking about.
conspiracies.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that though. People are
Okay.
gonna get. It's crazy. I'll get too intense. This is my girlfriend's fault. She's like obsessed with conspiracy theories, and he's showing me all this stuff, and I'm like, oh my god,
What if?
the cops did it, or she's dead, or I don't want to get into it because I'll get crazy. There's just too
Epstein
much shit.
didn't kill himself.
Flat Earth.
One,
Just kidding.
one of my homies, we've been kind of working together a lot lately. He has a podcast called Secret Transmission, and they talk about conspiracies and like murders and like unsolved mysteries and stuff
dude,
like that.
Love it.
And we're talking about doing some stuff together. So maybe we'll like, if you want to get into some conspiracies,
I'd love
we'll
to.
do like a specific episode.
Yeah, dude, that'd be so sick.
Yeah, that'd be tight. You're welcome to
I'm
join
into it.
too.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it, dude.
All right, guys, have an awesome tour. Go see some movies. Eat a lot of candy. Eat a lot of leftover Halloween candy.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Soon turkey.
All right, if you watch our videos and you enjoy them and you appreciate us, hit the like button. Leave us a comment. Tell us your favorite Word Alive song. Tell us if you love the new song. I'm actually going to get a vinyl from y'all if that's cool.
I got you, Daddy.
And we're going to do a little contest. I've been doing some contests. You can win that vinyl. Leave us a comment. Tell us your favorite song. Yeah, you want that vinyl. Get it.
Get it, son.
Your mom wants that vinyl too.
Get it.
All right, guys. It was a pleasure.
Pleasure, man.
Thank you, man.
See you later, nerds.